First week of testimony now over in the Sean Combs trial. Combs' defense team wrapped their cross-examination of star witness Cassie Ventura this afternoon. This after trying to paint her participation in the so-called freak-offs as consensual.
But prosecutors say Cassie's testimony is just part of the case. More witnesses took the stand. With more on their testimony, Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles outside the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Darla?
Bill and Sade, this has been 4 days of gripping testimony by Cassie Ventura, considered the star witness in the U.S. Attorney's federal case against Sean Combs for sex trafficking and racketeering. Now that this testimony is over, her attorney says she is closing this chapter in her life and moving on. Cassie Ventura, the centerpiece of the federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial against Sean Diddy Combs, wrapping up 4 days of sometimes graphic and explicit testimony Friday afternoon. The legal team for Combs continuing to try to discredit Ventura with more readbacks of emails and text messages when she was the one suggesting more freak-offs in their on-again, off-again 11-year relationship. One text message thread begins with Combs writing, "I want to freak off one last time tonight." Ventura responding, "What? You can't read?" he responds. Ventura saying, "I don't want to freak off one last time. I want to freak off for the first time for the rest of our lives." But with thousands of messages and evidence, the cross-examination by defense attorney Anna Estevo disjointed at times. At one point she says, "You can take this exhibit down. I apologize." Another time asking Ventura, "Were you?" but then catching herself saying, "Withdrawn." And another time saying, "Can you pull up defense exhibit 1011, please?" But again stopping herself, "Oh, withdrawn, withdrawn." Combs seemingly becoming anxious, passing Post-it notes across the defense table to Estevo. Ultimately, the 55-year-old hugging Estevo after finishing up the cross-examination. On redirect by federal prosecutors, Ventura bursting into tears for the very first time during her calm, soft-spoken testimony, telling the court the freak-offs were also violent. Prosecutors asking, "How did you feel during freak-offs when Sean beat you?" Ventura responding, "Worthless, just like dirt, that I didn't matter to him, like I was nothing."
To be able to come into this courtroom and testify for the last week on these very graphic subjects is a true testament to her character.
The next witness after Ventura, a federal agent testifying about what they recovered from Combs' hotel room after his September 2024 arrest in New York City. $9,000 in cash, illegal drugs, baby oil, lubricant, and mood lighting. Now, the very last witness to testify today is Dawn Richards. She is a member of Danity Kane. That is a musical group founded by Combs. She testified today that she saw Combs beat Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel room in 2009. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.